Hello YouTube. It's time to play some Doom Snapmap. I've got another subscriber recommended map here from PHAMUS 1 Creation. This is Castle KASTERS. Must play. Just like all of his other maps, you must play them. So, map description: become one with force of the lightning mage battle. Hordes of demon dungeon dwellers. Choose your mage power carefully to win. I like that phrase. Demon dungeon dwellers. That's great. So let's play this map. You know, the description kind of reminds me of another map I played a while back called Fate, where you got to choose your class. And I chose the mage class, which ended up being the one class that got me killed almost instantly, because I didn't know how to use the specialty power that I was supposed to have gotten. Hopefully this isn't like that. But anyway, so I'm going to be playing this map live, first time ever, so this is just my live reaction. As I'm playing it, you get to experience exactly what I experience, see exactly what I see, and at the end of playing this, I'm going to give my review, what I thought about it, what I liked the least, and what I liked the most. So, here's Castle KASTERS. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Mage Simulator. This a time capsule. Enjoy your experience, team leader. Oh, okay. I only get one life apparently. Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Gatherer.
Find the hell tablet. Oh, okay.
You cannot defeat us.
Oh, what? Oh, something's hurting me.
You are too weak.
Oh, here we go. Way of the... Whoop. Oh, that guy was hitting me. Oh, nice. When I punch him, it does like a lightning damage. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Way of the Warlock. I guess we'll see what that's all about.
Chargeful.
Oh, cool. It's like more electricity. Way of the Enchanter. Nice little sound effects there. Oh, okay. So it's just different types of damage effects that you'll do. Or a spawn hazard, rather. Oh, what is this? Oh, just a decoration. I thought that was like a secret one or something. Way of explosions. Is that really what it says? Way of the explosions. I like that. Choose a boss fight one now. I think I'm good to go. I've got exploding lightning punches, so... Wait, what is that? POI text? Boss fight 1, boss fight 2. Okay, I guess I'll go with boss fight 1. That's pretty interesting. Can't say I've seen that before. Well, I guess lightning will take care of that. Does it just keep coming down on him forever, or...? Oh. Gotcha. Nice. What is that? Find regeneration to kill secret boss. Secret boss? Way of the Trapper. What? Okay, there we go.
Safeguard.
Berserk. I got Berserk and Lightning Fists. Watch out. Killed that guy just by looking at him. Whoa. So, boss 2. I think I'm ready. The second, oh, there's the second boss. Oh. Oh, wait. That does something now. Ooh. Nice. Oh, there's another orb here now. I'm not really sure what those do. Another Berserk. Oh. Oh boy. Way of the Healer. POI. Oh, there we go. Wait, I already pressed it. Ah, that's nice. Oh, I'm a Revenant now. Sweet. Never really played as a Revenant. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm not a Revenant no more. I guess it's just temporary. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I got killed. That was a fun little map. Let's load it up. Single player. Novelty. And maybe bosses? Maybe. Okie dokie. Cool, so that was KASTERS by PHAMUS 1 Creation. Cool little map. I like it. With the force of the lightning mage battle. Yeah, so basically you're in this hell module, and just one hell module so far as I could tell. And there's these different switches that you can press, these different hell tablets, and each one gives you I guess a mage power, where you hit somebody, and actually I could kind of tell that the way that the logic was running, it was whenever an enemy took damage, it activated that that hazard effect. But anyway, like you press a hell tablet and it gives you some kind of special power where you hit somebody with your fists and it does this lightning damage basically. And it's kind of cool because you kind of feel like some kind of a wizard or something, because you hit people and there's all this like magical lightning that does a ton of damage and it kills them really quick. And then there's these different bosses that you have to fight that you activate with the gore nests. When you activate the gore nests, that causes a boss to show up and then you fight them. Interesting map, real interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my favorite and least favorite. My favorite thing about this map, obviously, I really love the way I really love the way that, you know, you get your power and you hit somebody and there's just like this well of lightning that comes down on them and fries them. I think that's just such a fun little effect, and it's quite an interesting take to take that aspect of Snapmap and turn it into, you know, this mage thing where you're like a magical wizard or something and you have these powers where you hit somebody and it causes that effect. And it's fun just going around, running around the module, frying demons with your lightning power. I mean, it's cool, you know, you just hit somebody and you fry them with electricity like you're some kind of a Sith Lord or something. It's it's unique. I don't see that too often. This is the first time I've actually kind of seen that take on it. So very unique, very outside the box. Very clever take on using that spawn effect of the spawn hazard, and kind of taking like just like taking like just one little sliver of an aspect of something you can do in Snapmap and then building a whole map around it. Very, very clever. I really enjoy that effect. It is fun. It is mindless fun, really, which is the best kind of fun. And of course, this map, as always, this PHAMUS one person, they always do a good job, I feel, of using colored lights, smoke, just environmental effects generally, and sound. I'm beginning to notice, actually. I always kind of wrote that off before, but this person, you know, I always give this person credit for using very good use of, you know, the visuals like colored light and smoke. But I've never given this person any credit for using sounds. But I think they do deserve that credit because, you know, every time something happens in this game or this level or even several other levels of his I played, every little thing has a sound. And it's a well-placed sound that enhances the game. Like, I mean, it's hard to describe what the sounds are, but yeah, good use of sound, actually. It's, you know, you're usually just so, when you play these maps from this creator, you're usually so distracted by all the colors that you don't pay attention to the sound effects and the voices and all of the audio cues, but they're there, and they mesh well, and really the sound is well done. So I gotta give them props for the sound. So yeah, my favorite part, of course, the whole crux of the map is that you're a mage going around using your mage lightning. My least favorite part about this map is that it seemed like every different mage power that you can get is the same. I know there were several different hell tablets, and they all said different things, like, what do they say, like, master the art of the, no, it was the way of the explosion, or the way of this or that or the other. And my thought was that it was going to be a different hazard effect. Like, you know, when you're using your lightning power, yeah, that's the lightning. But then it seemed like when I got, like, way of the explosion, it wasn't really an explosion anymore. It was just more lightning. And every hell tablet seemed to just be lightning. And I'm not sure, you know, what went wrong with that. It seemed like it would have been maybe a simple thing to do. Just to have that, just to change the hazard to a different type of hazard. So maybe that was a glitch, actually. I mean, it seemed like it probably was a glitch. So yeah, I mean, they might have to go back and check their map logic and see kind of what happened. Maybe that wasn't supposed to happen the way it did. But nonetheless, I mean, it was still a fun map. But that was probably by far my least favorite part, is just a missed opportunity as far as, you know, as fun as it is to have the lightning, you know, you could have, you know, you could have like Way of the Mist or something where it's just a bunch of steam effects, but it still somehow does damage or something. Like, you could have just gone through all the different effects that you know, look cool, and, you know, made a different way of for those, which is what I kind of think that this person tried to do, but somehow in the execution it just didn't come out right. But, you know, it's still a great map, and, you know, I'm never going to be really harsh and critical when somebody fails to do something that's really challenging. And I think this person, I can kind of tell that they were trying to do what I just described, having different hazard effects for the different paths and basing it around that, but to me, it just didn't seem like it really was executed well. Whether it was on my end or his end, I'm not really sure, but, you know, I definitely give an A for effort, because Lord knows that there are a lot of maps out there that have no thought put into them whatsoever, no effort put into them whatsoever. Totally uncreative. It's just the basic modules slapped together with demons sprinkled in, weapons sprinkled in. There's no real rhyme or reason or thought to any of it. So, but when somebody goes the extra mile to try to do something unique, and they try to do something really outside the box and interesting, if they fail to, execute perfectly, I still say good job, because you're trying to do something difficult. And this person was trying to do something fairly difficult. I mean, I can't say that I'm totally comfortable with using the spawn effect in the way that this person tried to use it. I mean, I've used it. I'll tell you, I'm making a map right now that I'm using that quite a bit in. But focused on this map, right? They were trying to do something challenging. So, bravo for that. And for what actually did make it into the map, it's still brilliant. It's still great. So even if all that other stuff never gets fixed, this is still a fun map to play. Now, I didn't get very far, I don't think. But, that's also kind of part of the appeal of these types of maps that he does. They're like these little arcade carnival games where, you get a little way through it, but you never quite beat it, because the difficulty curve just goes exponentially higher at some point, and maybe nobody ever beats it. But I thought it was fun, It kind of reminds me of, it's sort of in the same vein as, I can't remember the name, but there's a map out there that somebody made where you basically just have a chainsaw with infinite fuel, and you just go around chainsawing demons. And the map just goes on and on forever and ever. But it's just one of those things where it's just mindless fun, and there's just nothing to not like about it. As simple as it is, this kind of reminds me of that in a way. Except it's, the lightning, of course, instead of a chainsaw. But beautiful map, as always. The visuals, A+ for that, great. Not a lot of custom geo, but didn't need it necessarily for this map. So yeah, I mean, that was my least favorite part, is just the variety of the different mage abilities. I couldn't tell a difference, honestly. They all seemed the same. The exact same. So yeah. Castle Casters by PHAMUS 1. Real interesting map. Fun map. I say go ahead and play it. Nothing to not like about it. Hopefully you get further than me. If anybody else out there has a map you'd like to recommend, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I promise I will give you a fair and honest review. And yeah, keep the map recommendations coming, because I love playing these subscriber recommended maps. They're by far way better than anything that I'm likely to just randomly pull up in the review queue. So, keep feeding them to me, because when I don't have anything to play, I start looking in that review queue, and oh boy, you never know what you're gonna pull out of there. It's kind of like dumpster diving sometimes, in a way. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and play this map, Castle Casters. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. And until next time, peace out.